장원들과 영적 조선인민군 장병들, 온 나라 인민들은 위대한 당의 영도 따라 백성의 역사와 전통을 아로새겨온 끝없는 긍지와 자부심, 약동하는 젊음으로 비약하는 백두산 대국의 영
That's project.
There are strange things done in the San Joaquin Sun by the students at Riverdale High, and their personal trails and their secret tales make many break down and cry. Many are down, never leaving this town. Many have lost sisters or brothers. But no matter how bad and no matter how sad, at least they don't go to Carruthers.
I would like to ask you to vote for Chuck Norris, because even if he doesn't win, he'll still get enough votes. Chucky, 2000.
Their future looked insurmountably bright. But this light began to slowly fade. AP testing, projects, other commitments piled up high. Slowly, this class of near immortals began to diminish. With less than a year to go before graduation, the numbers started to dwindle. First Juan, and then Daisy. Slowly, we lost members. Until finally, we were left with only a few. AP lectures became one-on-one conversations. History projects became moments of reflection. Even this ever-loved math department slowly cut back courses. The wrath of expectations and strong beginnings took over. Students cried. They stopped eating. And ultimately were blown away. Replacing students were piles of ashes along the corridors. Graduation came upon us and only a few had survived. A list normally overrun with names now mainly consisted with dates of demise. The few that remained were morose. Friends, lovers, and enemies had been lost. Only the most powerful survived. And now it was normally a celebration, now became a time for somber reflection. Although the songs would continue, the ceremony would proceed. The class of 2017 would remain like the wind, blowing through the stands and slowly fading away.
So, when I went to high school in 1988 at Riverdale High School, here's some things that were allowed in those days, or weren't allowed. Pants had to be worn by boys and girls. No shorts were allowed. Shirts had to be tucked in at all times. No beard still. We had a pool. We had 3 snack bars on campus. The cafeteria cooked homemade food every day, and the maintenance would get together and barbecue hamburgers every Friday for the students. We had an open campus, so students were allowed to go uptown, get lunch, leave campus when they wanted. Teachers were allowed to smoke in the teacher's lounge, and Miss Lopez was still the secretary, and I was her office aide in 1988.
Some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go.
Foreign aid is taking money from the poor people of a rich country and giving it to the rich people of a poor country.
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read the newspaper, you're misinformed.
Like Men always like to be a woman's first love. Women like to be a man's last romance.
Let's talk about Kayla Hall and Arjane Alberti, the great softball players we have on this softball team. Probably some of the most outstanding players in the world. I mean, they're super special. Kayla has so much power, she could probably hit it out of a Major League Baseball stadium and still walk off and feel that she hasn't hit it far enough. As far as Arjane, she probably thinks she has the most speed in the world, and she has tons of hits this year and thinks she's one of the greatest softball players. And she's probably made it to a point that she's right there with Kayla. She's probably 10 times better than Kayla at this point. But these two softball players are the greatest in the world and could play on any team in the world.
I am the luckiest mom in the world because I have Jessica. She is so compassionate and kind. When someone's in need, she'll bend over backwards in order to help them with any problems and make them feel better. She's like Mother Teresa, a saint, and would give up everything in order to help them. She gives the best hugs in the world also. This girl keeps so busy. I don't know how she keeps up with the millions of things that are on the calendar. She's a mile deep in plans, has herself organized down to every second of the day, and still has time to go out and shop. I don't know how she does it. She's going to be the presidential secretary someday. This girl and her music and singing. Our house is like a stadium concert every single day. Jessica at center stage, having a great time. And tennis, move over Serena Williams, because here comes Jessica. She's out there practicing nonstop, working the ball, hit so fast that all I see is a streak going by sometimes. I have got the best daughter in the world, and I'm so lucky to have her.
My son Ethan is a brilliant individual, and he could teach himself. Ethan knows everything about math and could easily teach the math classes here. He loves and is passionate about his guitar and has mad skills, better than Jimi Hendrix. He's the cutest kid in the world and makes the girls drop to the floor every time he walks by them.
Hi, I'm Hillary Godfrey, and I am here to talk to you about the awesomest called Alex Godfrey. Just wanted to let everybody know that coming in fall of 2017, so just a few months after you graduate from high school, Alex will be the main engineer in regards to producing the next Sony release, Call of Duty, called Cowboy Country Warfare. He has taken his real life experiences and applied it to all the missions. And so, I'm expecting that all the millions that he'll be pulling in will be able to keep right here in the small town of Riverdale. Most of you know him to be soft-spoken, but the real people know that he talks more than Arjane and Kayla. And when it comes to math, he's taught Ethan everything he knows. Edgecombe could probably attest to that. So as we move forward through this next year, you guys are all going to be seniors, is take everything in stride and remember that your fearless leader, Alex, is going to participate in every single sporting and spirit event that exists here at school. Have a good day.
Okay, Juan, I can say that Juan, I'm very proud of him because, honestly, he's been doing a lot better, and I can say that he can beat me on everything that I have done. Like, he has a better GPA than me. All the classes that he has, better than the ones I used to have. He's been playing all sports. I only play soccer. He's a great kid, and I'm very proud of him. When he gets home, I can see that he's always doing his homework. He's always studying. There's even times when I have to tell him to go to sleep, and just the opposite from how some parents tell their kids not to stay there, watching TV and stuff like that. So I just tell him to just like always focus and do his best that he can in school. And I'm really proud, like I said. I hope that he can do a lot more, and I can't really wait to see his future.